It looks like we are going to go ahead and get underway with a knife round. It will be the mismatch of titles once again, but it will be SKDF starting on that CT side with Chivalric Gaming on the T side, even though their names say something completely different. And it's nice to actually know.
That'll never change. Look at Razix with the karambit. I go with the butterfly jelly.
Yeah. Are you jelly, Guinea?
I'm pretty jelly, man.
And this is just like a Mexican standoff right now. No one really wanting to do anything. And this is interesting. And here we go. Finally some kills coming in. And that's going to be a pretty good round so far for SKDF. And finally, it will be SKDF picking up that round. And a little bit of a team kill coming in there from AO2 onto my gun as well. So it will be probably SKDF staying on the CT side.
Which is weird because they started T side last game, so.
So they're going to do something different from this matchup on Monday against Departed Lex. And as we know, that was a 16-6 final scoreline, I believe. I think it was 6. Was it 16-6, Guinea? I want to say that, but now might be getting confused. No, it was a 16-2. My bad. 16-2.
Yeah. It's either 16-2 or 16-3.
It was Stratus was
bad.
16-6. Yeah, it was 16-2 scoreline.
Yeah. That's a pretty bad game for Departed Lex.
Yeah, it was. They struggled. Especially on the rotates. We were talking about that earlier. They got faked out many, many times by Vivids, and they really didn't seem to catch on to how SKDF was playing throughout the match either, Guinea. That's something that really good teams do, is they figure out what the other team is doing and are able to kind of say, oh, this guy's just going here every round and making noise and faking us out, so we're not going to worry about it too much anymore.
Yeah.
But they didn't really figure it out. But anyhow, we are going to go ahead and get underway here. A little bit of buy-in coming in from both teams. It will be a nade, 3 nades and a flash. Will we see a nade stack coming down mid from the CTs? This will be an interesting play, whether they decide to do that. And it does look like we are going to see the normal 3-2 split here, though, so probably not a nade stack. Maybe. There come the nades. Yeah, there are going to be nades coming down mid. And that is going to go ahead and spread out. Chivalric Gaming, it will be Dilo, I guess. Delio, I guess. Yeah. Delio coming in for the initial pick. I didn't even look at the names here, Guinea, so this is going to be interesting for me. And here we go. It will be a kind of an aggressive push-up mid by Delio there. And he will go ahead and try to find a kill. He's going to do some damage there to his teammate. We do see Jabroni here watching that arch side in case they go ahead and push that, but really nothing happening at this point. We do see them looking for picks. That will be Jabroni coming up with the first frag there with a nice headshot there on Arctic Fox. So that does make it a 4v4 here, as it is going to be Razik exiting early for his team. And it will be Delexio coming up mid once again with his teammate Dalio. This is going to be an interesting combination for the rest of the night. Those two names together are going to trip me up the rest of the night. And it will be DY. What are these team names right now? DY and his teammates slowly going to B. And they haven't rotated out of B yet, folks. It looked like they were almost going to. It was AO2 rotating out of B slowly, but it will be Jabroni able to pick up frags there. And DY and Delexio as well. And so that was a good round, as Vivid is going to go ahead and clean that up and finding the final frag there on Delexio. So a really very slow pistol round there, wouldn't you say, Guinea?
Delio, by the way, and I think someone killed himself. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I think it was DY. I'm not sure what happened there, but I think team kill or something. That was real goofy. Huh.
And I just got a pronunciation in the chat. It's going to be Dilo coming in. That is going to be the pronunciation. I do appreciate it, guys. CG taken. I do thank you. And it will be Delexio here with that scout trying to find something there. He's going to be a blood splatter on there, so he will have hit Vivids as he crossed over the mid opening there. Going to go ahead and drop him down to 74. And it will be DY slowly pushing up Banana with that P250. And we also, if we go rotate back over to mid here, will be Dazzlin and his teammate Arctic Fox trying to wait for that smoke to clear out and to see if they can make something happen at mid. And can he find the frag there on Guy and Cubby? And that's going to be AO2 in that Cubby position. But it does look like they are going to go ahead and rotate maybe back to Banana. It is going to be DY here behind that wagon. He will be smoked out at this point. And so once again, very slow play. coming in from the T's. And now
You usually don't see that with these new kind of intermediate teams is going to slow play.
Yeah, this is very slow. They are looking for those picks, and that will be a grenade coming in from the guys over at the B site. And now they're rotating back out of Banana, trying to make something happen. It will be Dazzlin here, pushing truck side. This is a pretty aggressive push with that Tech 9, and he's going to get dropped there by Vivids, but it will be the second member up, Dilo. Also coming out of the balcony, it will be Razix and Vivids going to go ahead and pick up 2 frags there. It will be AO2 finding a third one, and it will be Dilo able to take out Razix there in pit. So it will be Dilo, the last member up for Chivalric Gaming, going on in this 1v4. This is going to be tough for him. He's going to find 1 frag there on Vivids, but that time will run out, and he's going to get dropped there finally by AO2. So a good use of the SMGs there.
Yep, very slow push. Unfortunately, though, SKDF did a good job with the smokes and delayed them a little bit longer, which caused them to rotate to A and had to rush for a little bit. So, good defense there by SKDF.
And so SKDF, with that good defensive stand there, does make it 2-0. As we make our way into the third round, this will be an aggressive push-up alt mid. All 5 members of Chivalric Gaming now on that A bomb site, and making their way to the A bomb site, excuse me. And it is going to be AO2 on the corner of Archside. He's going to get pushed here. Can he find the frag? He's going to find 1 there, and it will be Vivids and AO2 picking up 2 frags apiece there. And all of a sudden, it is Dilo all alone in apartments as he makes his way down to Boiler. They will be smoked out, but Guinea, what a play from Vivids and AO2 picking up 2 apiece.
Yep. Unfortunately for the terrorists is that they didn't buy any armors for their pistols, so that allows the SMGs to do a lot of work.
And there we go, the final kill coming in from Vivid. So he was able to pick up 3 that round. It will be AO2 also picking up 2 as well. And so SKDF looking like they cannot be beaten at this point on their CT defense. Very, very strong A site presence and also B site presence as well.
Here comes an op for AO2, so...
And we'll see if he can find the opening pick here, Guinea. With that op, he will be going against a scout, and he's going to miss a shot. He's going to hit his teammate, though. Or actually, that was... somehow he hit himself. It will be Razek going down to 58 as well. I don't know how he got damaged there. He may have given it from the scout, actually. So I believe he hit Razek, and then also the scout from Dilo hit him. I believe that's what happened. I don't think you can give yourself damage with the AWP. That would be pretty insane, but I don't think that would be the case.
That's a big negative if you're going to use that gun.
And yeah, definitely. And we'll be Dilo here. He's going to make a shot there on Shazam. AO2. That was insane, folks. That shot was, oh, that was just nasty. And it will be his team now pushing up onto Arch side here. We'll be Dilo peeking that Arch side as well. It looked like they were going to go truck side for a second, but they do go ahead and rotate back over. It will be Vivids picking up 2 big frags there on Arctic Fox and Delio. And so all of a sudden it is going to be a 4v3, so still winnable for Chivalric Gaming at this point.
Yep, definitely got a chance. Dilo picking up the op after he had the scout, so if not, they can try to save it, and at least they would have a couple of good guns.
Here we go, coming on the Arch side push there will be Razek. He's going to go ahead and pick the frag there up on Dazzlin. He's going to be on site there. Will be DY able to find a headshot there on Vivids. And so nice play coming in from him. This bomb will be planted by DY, but no, actually Jabroni is going to take him out in just in the nick of time, and it will be Dilo, the last member up, but Jabroni going to come in with that P90 and finish him off as well. And so that does make it 4-0.
Good job by Jabroni getting 2 and then go ahead and picking up the op and giving it back to AO2, so that's a good play by him. Smart play too, and a save round coming up for Chivalric.
And so we'll see what happens here. Will be a Tech 9, or actually 2 Tech 9s, 2 P250s coming in from Chivalric Gaming on this save round. It will be Armor coming in from DY. We'll see if, as you said, AO2 can find anyone with that AWP, but it does look like they are going to go ahead and really have already crossed over. That was just some unfortunate timing there coming in from AO2. And here we go, the banana play coming in. And they're going to go ahead and push in. It will be My Gun picking up 2 big frags there on Dazzlin and Delio.
Oh,
And it will be
Jabroni.
Jabroni with 2 big frags as well, and DY and Arctic Fox, and all of a sudden Dilo, last member up again, he finds himself in this position way too often, Guinea, so far in this round.
Yep, and here comes, I thought Ratchet was go try to go down middle and cut him off, but either way, they got him in the end.
And it will be AO2 coming up with that final frag there, and there will be a pause time here. So Guinea, this is going to be a good time for our new segment in the show where we both say the worst jokes that are actually funny. So here's mine for you, Guinea.
Sure.
Why do chicken coops only have 2 doors?
I'm not sure.
Because if they had 4, they would be chicken sedans.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good, right?
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, I had to. I'm glad you liked that one. That was good.
So I got one for you. I
Oh,
actually
God.
do. I did come up with one. So what happens when all the terrorists die?
I'm not sure.
You can say that chivalry is dead.
Oh no.
We got to take a shower after that shitty pun.
Oh, kill him. The shivers that I just got after I heard that were real.
You guys gotta let us know who won that one.
I don't know. I think yours was definitely worse. Mine was pretty funny though.
Yeah,
And
yours was funny. I actually enjoyed that one.
And it will be AO2 with that opening frag on Dilo there. And so, not looking good for Chivalric Gaming at this point. They do have a full buy, but having one of their team members down at this point is going to hurt them a lot. They've been struggling to even go 5v5 here and make some rounds and go in their favor. So, having 4 members against 5 is really not going to help them out much either. And
yeah, SKDF is stacked money-wise, and Chivalric is they're nearing broke right here, so they got to make a play.
Arctic Fox is going to find himself on top of, like right inside that molly. I guess it's on top of him as well. Fire all the way around him. And it looks like Chivalric Gaming are really having a hard time at this point finding an opening to execute on. If you look at the mini-map, they just keep rotating between sites back and forward, back and forward. Guys at A go to B, they go to Banana. It does look like they are going to go ahead and execute over here. And so it will be Delio coming in and leading the way. And then it is also going to be his teammate carrying the bomb in first, Dazzlin. For some reason, he's going to be the one carrying it. It will be DY able to find a frag there on my gun. It will be Jabroni also finding a frag there. Dazzlin going to go ahead and trade that out. AO2 with the AWP finding some frags there. And it on Dazzlin with a nice headshot from that AWP. And so it will be a 2v3 here. They need to put this bomb down. And here we go. The bomb will be planted at Grill. And it is going to be DY able to find the frag there on AO2. But all of a sudden, AO2 going to go ahead. Actually, excuse me, Vivid's going to go ahead and pick up the final 2 frags there. And Razik's coming in for just picking up the weapons at this point. I mean, he didn't do anything this round.
Yeah. that joke, though, you really got to win those. Yeah, I mean, that could be said. You know, they had 2-on-2, and Vivid's just came in with a couple of headshots. That was pretty good. Who won that joke contest, by the way? What's the chat saying? Did I win?
Broccoli is saying we both lose after those jokes. No winners after that.
Touche.
And so, unfortunately, there will be no winners here. And it will be AO2 switching up his play, going to Banana, seeing if he can find a pick at Car. And so this will throw off Chivalric Gaming at this point. They're probably going to think he is at mid, but he's going to go ahead and rotate all the way back over to mid, it looks like, as he wasn't able to find that opening pick in Banana. And this is getting a very difficult match to cast, at least from my perspective, because everything is just so slow and drawn out, really, really deliberate, and for Chivalric Gaming.
Very, very interesting style. Vivid's got taken down.
Yeah, so it will be Vivid's getting dropped there by Dazzlin. So this starting to look good. It will be Dilo able to find a frag as well. So, but AO2 coming up strong for his team with that AWP play. It will be DY going to go ahead and challenge that as well. And he's going to find the frag there on AO2 somehow after like at least a 10-bullet spray. And he's going to find the next one on Jabroni here. What is he doing, folks? This guy is going off 2 apiece right now, coming out of balcony. And he will be my gun, the last member up. Can he win this 1v3 fight? It will be Delio. Very Or actually,
What?
he's at 68, so he's got a chance of getting picked easily. And it's going to be My Gun finding the first frag on DY. No understanding. I don't understand why he was pushing out that far. My Gun going to go ahead and secure this AWP and try to find this bomb plant and maybe pick up a frag in the process, Guinea? Or what is he doing?
Nah, he's.
Oh, actually, no. I got completely faked out there, folks. I was thinking the bomb was planted at the A bomb site, but unfortunately, that bomb was planted at the B bomb site. So,
yeah. Unfortunately for My Gun, he guessed wrong, and I guess it's not so bad. He got an op, so that's.
Yeah, he saved the op. And so I don't know what I was doing there, folks. I apparently wasn't paying attention enough. I definitely thought they were going to the A bomb site when Dilo comes out of apartments, picks up those 2 frags, but I was just like
it was a great fake. That was pretty good. A bad rotate by SKDF on that one.
Yeah, so you know it's a good fake when the caster gets faked out as well. And it will be Arctic Fox with that AK-47 Vulcan slowly pushing up mid. His teammate also going to be coming up behind him. And look at this aggressive play coming in from Jabroni and My Gun. Jabroni going to go ahead and push up on the smoke. This is something we saw Vivids doing last week. And actually Vivids just accidentally peeking when the smoke was clearing, giving away his position. But otherwise that would have worked really, really well last week. It was Rexy and Vivids. And so it will be Razik and AO2 here finding frags as well on Dilo and Dazzle.
Yeah, it's pretty much going to shut down this push right here. They're not even going to get a chance to attempt this.
And so it will be Arctic Fox and DY up all of a sudden. They're finding themselves all alone, and they're going to go ahead in this 2v3 fight on the A bomb site. It will be AO2 missing that fight, but he's able to find the frag there with the pistol, and a nice headshot there. So Arctic Fox in Boiler. And Guinea, I was about to say maybe save there, but Vivid's going to go ahead and come screaming around the corner on truck side and pick up the frag.
I don't know. I think it was My Gun who had a pretty good shot of one of the terrorists. I can't remember exactly who it was, but just completely whiffed.
Yeah.
So he'll have to.
I want to go ahead and correct myself. I said something wrong that time, and it was actually on the Stratos game we saw those teams push up, and it was Rexy and Anoetic who did that. And it was not in the SKDF game. So I do apologize about that, but it will be AO2 finding the open frag there on Arctic Fox, and DY going to go ahead and try to push up, but it will be Vivids there, able to secure the kill as well, and AO2 finding another big frag, so Dilo and his teammate Dazzle, the last 2 members up here. AO2 and Vivids doing a very, very nice job. Somehow Vivids is down to 2 health. Somehow he's still alive, and it will be My Gun able to find a frag there as well. And so Dazzlin in dark here with that Rec 9, and all of a sudden you just have to think that... Oh, that was just disgusting right there, folks. That headshot on Vivids, that was just nasty. But nice play there from Dazzlin, showing he really isn't out of the match yet. And it will be 7-1 as we make our way under 50 seconds into this ninth round. And with this Rec 9, he doesn't have much of a chance, I don't think, here, Guinea. They know where he is, and it will be Razik picking him off. It was only really a matter of time.
Yeah, My Gun was trying to block off his exit. He missed a couple shots, and I don't know how much he warmed up, but he seems to be a little bit off a little bit. But regardless, he was able to put him back in the apartments, and then Razik came in and cleaned it up. So, then you look at the top raggers right now. Vivid's playing great, 12-4, and AO2 also playing great, 12-3.
And we'll see if AO2 can find another big opening pick there on mid, but unfortunately that will be smoked off smartly coming in from Chivalric Gaming. Something they probably should have done sooner. And here we go. It will be DY with that Pro 90 trying to push in, but he's going to get taken down there by My Gun. It will be Jabroni also taking him down and picking up a frag there as well. So it will be Arctic Fox with that bomb still here at that kind of under roof area. I don't even really know what the spot is. It's one of those spots I hate, but it will be Jabroni finally finding him and taking him out. So now all of a sudden, Delio is just... What'd you say?
Look at Vivids right now. He's lurking behind these guys. He's going to catch them all, too.
Vivids, as you said, going to probably find a final frag, but somehow, I mean, you spoke too early there, Guinea, and so Dilo going to go ahead and find that frag with the Hyper Beast. Or actually, excuse me, pick up the Hyper Beast from Vivids. And so it will be this 1v3-4. Dilo here. And really, Guinea, this just does not look good for him at this point.
I don't know if he might be. He's got plenty of time to save this. SKDF has money. They should probably just go after him, to be honest.
And it will be Dilo doing some damage right now to AO2. And really doing damage to SKDF as well as he slowly picks off these players. And if I was my gun right now, I'd be a little bit worried. It is going to be Razek coming back to help his teammate out, just in case. But now Razek's going to go, and there's only actually 2 seconds here, so really nothing else that could happen. But, I mean, that was a good job for Dilo. He's able to secure the AWP for his team and pick up some frags there at the end of the round.
Made it expensive for SKDF. I think they could have chased that down and maybe, get Dilo there, but they did not chase him down, and that's kind of unfortunate. I think they could have. That would have made it even more expensive for Chivalric Gaming.
Yeah, for sure. And so it will be Arctic Fox here, looking like he's lining up for some sort of flash or smoke on T stairs there. That will be interesting to see what that is. And it will be Dilo trying to find something at mid, but it will be Razek able to take out Delio there. A name I cannot stand. And it will be Dazzlin able to pick up a frag there on Jabroni, so they are getting picks at this point, and it will be my gun. Gonna go ahead and try to defend this site from Dark. But this isn't... Chivalric Gaming
goofy.
seems not to be playing towards what they usually do, Guinea. I mean, they get the opening pick, and then they're slow, and they decide to rotate out, and they're going to A. And look at this, this actually might be working, but unfortunately Razek's there at the hay wagon. He's going to sound the alarm, and all of a sudden, it will be Vivids coming back to the A bomb site, so they better hurry and get this bomb planted. It will be Vivids coming in through library there, and so Vivids going to go ahead and maybe pick up a frag there. He does on Arctic Fox, but right before that, Dazzlin able to take out Razek, and so this bomb will be down on the bomb site A, and so it will be Dazzlin and Dilo having to make something happen, and Dilo really turning it up right now, able to find the frag with that AWP on AO2, and so this will be a winnable 2v2 for them. It will be Dazzlin, but unfortunately Dazzlin going to get taken out there by Vivids, and it will be Dilo trying to make something happen in this 1v2, but he's just going to get absolutely smashed there by my gun with a nice headshot from that AK-47.
Great job by Vivids keeping that defense alive, because it looked like Chivalric was actually going to be able to get a bomb plant. They kind of over-rotated a little bit, but we were able to bring it back and shut that down. And 10-1, I mean, it's kind of domination at the moment.
Yeah,
I don't want to call out Arctic Fox, but he needs to get a kill, man.
Yeah, and I don't even know at this point, Guinea. I mean, how many rounds do you think that SKDF is going to pick up in this game before everything is said and done?
They're probably going to... they possibly will close this out. They've been playing stellar defense so far, so they'll probably close it out, make it a 14-1 half.
I mean, that's a huge advantage if you pick up 14 rounds on that CT side. You only have to win 2 to win the game, but it will be Dazzlin able to find a frag there on Jabroni with a nice headshot coming in from that AK-47. And so, I mean, Gay, does it seem like Chivalric Gaming is doing a little bit better of a job finding those early picks and frags, or is it just my imagination at this point?
I mean, they're getting the picks, but what are they doing after that? Look, the Jabroni's already down, right? Okay, but where are they going? They're kind of like, they're still waiting. There's 40 seconds, obviously they still have plenty of time. I'm not saying that, but I feel like they could just push a little bit more, get a little bit more aggressive, because Razek picks up a kill, and now it's back even,
And so will be AO2 also finding a kill there as well on DY, so it is going to be a 4v3 now in favor of SKDF. And it will be Delio and Dilo and Arctic Fox, but AO2 finding another frag there to make it 2 on the round for him. He's going to find the op shot on Arctic Fox. And so this is slowly working back into the favor of SKDF, and it will be Dilo trying to make some play out of apartments, but unfortunately Razek going to be there, and it will be Delio also falling as well to my gun.
My gun almost screwed that up. He had his knife out playing with it, and luckily he was able to pull something out and kill Dilo. So Um, Man, what do you do here? You force everything? You got some guys on pistols and 3 people on AKs?
I mean, you're in a dire situation here. Getting 1 round through the 13th round, you really, really need to make something happen. And it will be a little bit of an aggressive play coming in from SKDF, only to throw their nades down banana. They're going to go ahead and fall back and smoke that off. And so I was about to say, if they decided to play that aggressively, Guinea, that would have been almost disastrous for Chivalric Gaming.
Oh, through the smoke!
And that was just nasty.
Back.
And so it will be Arctic Fox, as you said, dying through that smoke there. Will be DY able to take out Razik. So Razik dying fairly early in this round with just under 1:05 left. It will be DY also finding a frag there on Vivids, but his kill streak will be ended as AO2 will go ahead and find the frag with that AWP, and it will be Delexio coming in and trying to make something happen with that Glock, but unfortunately Glocks against rifles really don't work there well, and my gun will be there for the frag. And once again, Jabroni coming up here from behind, and he's gonna take out Dazzlin. Dazzlin, what was he doing, sucking his thumb there over on our side? I don't know. He was standing right out in the middle of the open watching that library position. I mean, you have to think to check behind yourself in that thing. You can't think that you're completely safe from behind, Guinea.
Yeah.
And so
what Dialo can do, he's been the one guy that stayed alive this entire time.
I mean, I'll be interested to see the stats at the end of this game, Guinea, because on CVO it says how many times you were put in a 1v whatever situation, and I can almost bet that Dialo will be up very, very high up there. I mean, he's been alive so much, it's kind of crazy at the end.
He's been called out in a one-on-one situation more than Brian Scalabrine.
And
that's
so
that's a basketball joke.
Is it?
Yeah, man. The White Mamba?
Oh, yeah.
What is it, another pause here?
Yeah, another pause coming in. It looks like it is going to be a member missing from Chivalric Gaming. Maybe just to slow this game down. I mean, this game is just...
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say that they're bending the rules, but I mean, when you're getting 12-1, I mean, it's not so pretty. I mean, I'm glad I'm not in the team speak of Chivalric Gaming. And Guinea, Arctic Fox still not finding a frag at this point. I mean,
yeah, it hasn't been his day, poor guy, you know. But Delio's not doing better. He only has 2. But that was DY, I think, who dropped out. Correct.
And so
might be having internet issues.
Yeah, it's usually that we see internet issues from SKDF. For whatever reason, they have a lot of ping issues to servers and such.
Yeah.
So they look all pretty steady right now. It will be my gun with the highest ping on his team there, but I mean, if you look at the scoreboard, AO2 just really playing well right now. If you just purely look at the fact of frags, but obviously this is a game. CSGO is much more than just frags. This is not Call of Duty or anything like that, where KDs is everything. You know, not to say it is everything in COD, but that's the can't think of the word I'm looking for. Not the meme, but the help me out, Guinea.
I get what you mean, but KD does help. You know, it does help a little bit. You know, when you're able to kill more than you did. Look at my gun. He's 12-1 right now. He's got 4 assists. You know, so everybody almost in double digits except for Razix, who I think someone predicted that he was getting a 40 bomb.
Yeah, he's going to get a 40 bomb, but he is going to need quite a T-side half if he wants to make that happen. I'm not saying it's not possible. He can go off, but he's going to need quite a T-side half, Guinea.
Even if he gets 3 aces, which is what they need, he'll still be, you know, he'll be a few kills short.
If I see 3 aces, Guinea, I'm not complaining.
I'm gonna put down my headset. I'm just gonna walk away. I'm done.
I'm done. And so we'll see if SKDF can make this a 14-1 half. If they do keep up this round margin, this will really help them in the CVO standings later on in this game.
AO2.
And yeah, AO2 just finding picks left and right with that AWP. I mean, I should just permanently watch him, folks. And it's interesting that they're playing 3 at B. It's just AO2 is just kind of rotating around where he wants to play to get those picks. And so we'll see if he makes one here at mid. It is going to be 2 members of Chivalric Gaming. It will be Arctic Fox and Dilo. Dilo is actually in apartments, but will be AO2 finding the frag there on Arctic Fox. And he's going to actually flash over mid here and see if he can find another one. There will be one there. He's going to hit the shot there in Dazzlin. Are you kidding me, AO2? You are just insane.
Oh, Vivids.
And it will be Vivids going down there to Dilo. And so, Dilo and Delio, the last 2 members up
go.
for Chivalric Gaming. And it will be Delio. God dang it.
Delio's burning.
The last 2 members up here.
Oh, Jabroni.
And so we're going to go ahead and rotate over to Razik here and see what he can do. And it does look like they are coming right to him. He's going to find one there on Dilo. Can he find the second one? And he does find the second one there on truck side. So 2 nice headshots there coming in from Razik. What a play from him with that M4A1S sitting there up on balcony and clearing and cleaning up that round for his team.
Okay, I'm not saying I was right, but I did say they're gonna clear this out, right? Okay.
I guess so.
Look at all the gun buying. What is up with that?
And so we do see Jabroni buying this auto sniper. This will be interesting, and it will be AO2. See, this is just insane, folks. AO2 just finding picks left and right, and so here comes a little bit of a push coming in from Chivalric Gaming, but I mean it's immediately going to get smoked out, and they're just going to stall like they've been stalling basically the whole game, and it will be my gun able to find a kill there on Delexio. I'm just going to call him Delexio for the rest of the game, and it will be Dilo also finding a frag there on Vivids. And so Razik here playing on truck side. Can he find a frag? And he does have 2 members close to him. It will be Dilo there pushing on a balcony soon, Guinea.
I'm confused to why they're there. Why are they not going back to the banana and... Alright, well never mind. That's how you get shot in the face. If you're Dilo.
And so FD got to be a little bit, or excuse me, Razik, got to be a little bit careful here, and because it will be Dazzlin in that CT position, and we'll see if Razik gets taken out here. It will be Dazzlin giving away his position, so it will be Razik turning around trying to fight this. And we'll see if he can find the frag here on Dazzlin, the last member up. Can FD hit it, but Dazzlin going to drop him really fast with a nice headshot there coming in from the AK-47, and Dazzlin is going to go ahead and get dropped by my gun.
That was... They say good half, but that was a bad half if you're Chivalric Gaming.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was not pretty, and Arctic Fox, I've never seen anybody just bomb a whole half, but there's a first for everything.
And so that will be...
I feel like we're talking a lot of trash about Chivalric, but
I mean, it's just...
No, honestly, they're just not playing very well.
It's just hard to... They struggle, Guinea. They've struggled to say the least, and that's nothing against them personally. It's just the way it is in this match. You know, we're calling it the way we see it, so I don't think we're really trashing them too much per se.
Right.
But we'll see if they can do a little bit better on CT. You know, most of these maps are CT sided, but the way that SKDF is playing at this point, Guinea, I just don't think it's possible. And plus, the 14-1 scoreline going into the second half, that's just too much to make up, I think, at this point. So, I mean, I hate calling games and matches before they're over, but I think we can say this one is over.
Alright, look at the weird nade stack.
And so
I think they're gonna throw down banana, and they're not gonna find a single person there.
Yeah, but they're not gonna stop here, Guinea. This is gonna be a banana rush. They're gonna come up from behind. DY is gonna pick up 2 frags, and Dazzlin gonna find one as well. And this is gonna be an absolute slaughter there on SKDF, and it will be Vivid's last member up here, and it's gonna be Vivid's finding a frag there on DY, luckily, but Dilo gonna go ahead and find the final frag there. So that is just insane, Guinea. That was not what I expected.
I was grinning ear to ear. That was the most outrageous play, and it worked. That was so crazy. That was
I just don't understand that at all, Guinea. I mean,
no
one was watching banana.
If I had a fedora, I would definitely tip it to Chivalric. That was crazy.
And so, look at this. It will be SKDF doing exactly the same thing that Chivalric did to them, just the opposite direction. It will be AO2 leading the charge up Banana with that CZ. And it will be a Deagle firing there as well. So it will be Dazzlin and Delexio able to find frags there. It will be My Gun trading that kill out as well. It will be Razik finding a frag. And DY and Dazzlin also finding frags there as well. And all of a sudden, Razik's the last member up here. So a very, very strong showing for Chivalric Gaming in these first 2 rounds of the second half. So far, Guinea.
Yeah, that. Alright, so here we go. Oh, get him with the shotgun.
And so that will be Dilo picking up the final frag there on Razik with that shoddy. And that does make it 14-3. So as soon as I said that the game was over, Guinea, excuse me, Chivalric Gaming, I'm losing my words here because I'm so surprised at this point. Chivalric Gaming is starting to make a little bit of a comeback.
Yeah,
even if it's just very, very minor. But look at the equipment value right now, Guinea, 27,000 to 1,200. So that is quite a big difference this round. There will be Glocks and P250s coming in from SKDF, and it will be Arctic Fox able to find a frag there on Vivids.
This is such a very interesting strategy by Chivalric Gaming. I don't know if you've been seeing it. They've been pushing middle, and they're just walking out there blatantly, you know, and they're not getting punished at all. And once they see that, they're able to rotate to B side as needed, and that's what stopped that other push by SKDF. So great play by Chivalric Gaming here.
And so it will be 3 members of SKDF here in apartments, and it will be AO2 deciding to go ahead and lead the waterfall out of balcony, and he's going to get dropped there by Arctic Fox. Arctic Fox picking up 2 frags, and it will be Delexio also finding one there as well. So Jabroni, the last member up for SKDF, this is a situation he doesn't find himself in often. He's going to find the head, see the head of one of Chivalric Gaming's members here. And that will be Dazzlin here, who's going to get taken out. Does he go for the knife or does he shoot him? This is interesting, Guinea. What will he do here? Jabroni trying to make something happen. And it will be Dilo turning on him and picking up the frag. Jabroni getting a little bit too cute there, I might say. And so it will be Dilo picking up that frag and eliminating really everyone of SKDF. And here we go, Guinea. A buys coming in from SKDF. In this 19th round, we'll see if they can finally close this game out, or will Chivalric Gaming continue to do well on the CT side?
Well, don't forget, Jabroni was also the one who bought the auto sniper, and that was such a goofy play. So,
and it will be Delexio with that AWP just absolutely nailing Jabroni and Mexican there. That was nice shot coming in from him. That's all I can really say at that. And it will be Vivids here pushing up Banana like he always does. And this does mean that SKDF is going to go ahead and find themselves in a little bit of a different situation as Vivids gets taken out in Banana by DY there. So it will be AO2 playing a spot that we saw FD playing most of the game on Monday in that boiler position. We'll see if Razik and his teammate, My Gun, decide to go, and it will be Razik able to find the frag there on Dilo, a nice headshot there from that AK-47, and here we go, the pick is coming out. Will be Arctic Fox able to take out AO2, and it will be Delexio with that AWP as well, able to find a shot there, and can Delexio follow it up, and he's going to miss the shot there on Razik, but Razik's going to hit a heck of a shot there on Arctic Fox and Delexio. And so can Razik finish this out? Razik going to go ahead and miss the spray there, but it will be Dilo going to go ahead and take him out. But a heck of a play there from Razik coming in and picking up those 2 frags there, coming out of balcony for sure.
Dilo is really, he's really questioning that shot. That was a great shot. Good job by Razik. And how about Arctic Fox? Now that he's back, now he's on CT side, he's got 4 kills already, so good for him, man. I
mean, maybe Chivalric Gaming is just very, very bad at the T side and really needed this CT side, but it just seems crazy that we saw what we saw from them on the T side, and then all of a sudden we're seeing this. And so it is quite interesting. So it will be Vivid's going to go ahead and get dropped there. It will be AO2 finding the frag there and trading that out on Dazzlin. And so it will be Razik also finding trying to find some frags, and it will be DY also finding 2. It will be Jabroni going to go ahead and trade that kill out. It will be Delexio with that AWP. Razik, the last member up once again for SKDF. He cannot be happy with this, folks, being the last member up for his team the last 2 rounds. And so he's going to have to play out this 1v3 here, and it just doesn't look good for him. And so it will be Dilo taking him out to finish out the round to make it 14-6 in this going into this 21st round, Guinea.
Yep, and I don't know if you're SKDF, but you might be a little bit nervous because Chivalric is playing lights out right here on the CT side.
Yeah, I mean, this is crazy, Guinea. I mean, it doesn't even look like the same team. To be completely honest with you, it doesn't even look like the same team from the CT side to the the T side to the CT side. And I mean, just hitting op shots at mid, getting those opening picks, locking down sights. I mean, this does not look like the same team, and it will be Razix here going up into balcony room, and he's gonna find the opening right there on Dilo. And it will be his teammate trying to find something there. It will be Arctic Fox going to go ahead and find the frag there in AO2. And Razzik going to go ahead and trade that kill out very quickly down hallway there of apartments. And Razzik going to go ahead and push up. But Delexio there with the AWP. And Delexio just dropping people left and right with that AWP. And it will be Dazzlin able to find a frag. And Delexio coming in again. Can he find the final one? He's going to go ahead and leg MyGun. MyGun's going to go ahead and try to get this bomb down, as he was able to take out Delexio there. And so he's going to find another one there on Dazzlin with a nice headshot from that AK-47. It will be a 1v1 here. It will be DY pushing in from that library side there. And can MyGun find the frag? And he does pick up the final frag there with the headshot onto DY from that AK-47. So that was a nice play from him to make it 15-6.
Extremely clutch play by MyGun. That was great, getting those last kills, able to plant the bomb, and unfortunate for Chivalric Gaming, they could not find him in the back of the site there.
And so it does make it 15-6, as I said. One more round for SKDF, and they're going to go ahead and take this one. And we'll see if Vivids can make something happen here. As he pushes up Banana onto Delexio, it will be Delexio there with the AWP. He's going to miss the shot there and fall back. And so Vivid's lucky there as he only gets legged and taken down to 17. He's lucky that he still has his life and is able to fight another day. And especially how Delexio has been playing at this point with that AWP. And it will be Razix in apartments here. Can he make something happen, Guinea?
Well, to see. Vivid's already down to 17 healths. AO2 gets a kill on Dilo, so that's pretty good. And that means that they only have 2 players on A side, so that's probably the site they're going to go for. And
so it will be Razzik here and Arctic Fox, basically a couple feet apart from each other. They can't see each other at the moment, but Razzik should hear Arctic Fox moving, I feel like, at this point. And Razzik going to go ahead and turn his back to them, and he's going to get shot in the back there. That was just bad timing. Arctic Fox just going to go ahead and peek in there right at the moment. Razzik looks the other way, and it will be MyGun going to go ahead and trade that kill out. It will be MyGun leading the charge up truck side. Kenny with his teammates behind him. It will be Dazzlin able to take out AO2. MyGun going to go ahead and trade that kill out. And so it will be a 3v2 here. It will be Delexio and DY. It will be Delexio coming in from library here. Jabroni able to find a frag there, but it's going to be quickly traded out there by Delexio. Delexio trying to make something happen, but Vivid's there to clean that kill up. So the game will end 16-6.